You guys get to listen to my morning voice. That's so shitty. Gross. What is up, YouTube fam? It's not focusing. Why isn't it focusing? You guys are focused. Alright, now that you're focused, I can go ahead and talk to you guys. So, I haven't vlogged, feels like, in a million years. I don't think I ever did a closing clip for my last vlog even here in Houston, but that's fine. I've been just enjoying my time and being more present since I have been vlogging quite a bit in the past like 4 to 5 months, but it's been awesome. I'm not complaining, but it definitely has felt nice to kind of just like step back a little bit and just actually like be more present rather. Today I get a 400-gram carb refeed. So obviously my body responded pretty well to my previous refeed. My coach is very happy with how I'm looking. We want to avoid getting flat. You guys get to listen to my morning voice. That's so shitty. Gross. But we want to avoid me getting flat just because I am getting pretty lean. I am progressing exactly how he wants me to, if not a little bit faster. So to avoid losing any muscle mass, we're gonna probably incorporate refeeds all the way up until my show now. So that's October 1st in Prague. That's my pro debut. I believe today we are about 5 or 6 weeks out. 6 maybe. So it's coming up pretty fast. It's crazy how fast the time has gone. I honestly feel amazing. Obviously some days I still have like my times where I just feel exhausted and hungry and tired, but for the most part I don't. I feel pretty good. I mean, the whole time here in Houston I've been able to be pretty active and stay on my feet and feel pretty good. So other than a few times I felt fine. Doesn't really feel like I'm 6 weeks out. In the past I feel completely drained and grumpy and just tired. So the fact that I don't feel like that right now, it definitely makes it a lot easier on me and does not feel like I am this close to show, but I am. So that's super exciting. And just weighed myself as well, 119.8. That's a new prep low. Other than that, nothing honestly has really changed. My macros are still the same. Cardio is still the same, training is still the same. A lot of people get really nervous when they don't see their coaches making changes in their diet, and just remember that that's not a bad thing. It just means that you're progressing, and if you're progressing, there is no need to make changes. You want to try to do as least as possible while making changes, because that means that you have more I can't talk because my mouth is so dry. How do you say it?
Yeah, some water.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. That was queen. Say good morning to Nat, YouTube fam.
Good morning, YouTube fam.
Okay, let's try that again. Variables. Oh, it came out on the first try. That means you have more variables in the future to play around with. If you're gonna go all out from the start and your body's already progressing, then what are you gonna tweak once your body plateaus? Just think about it. So if your coaches are making changes and you feel like they should be, just trust your coach. I get quite a bit of emails of people second guessing what their coaches are doing, and it shouldn't be like that. Unless you're on like a super, I don't know, crazy diet where you don't feel good and you don't feel healthy and you feel like you're gonna die, then maybe question what they're doing. But if you're just being a brat and comparing your journey to other people's journey, and that's why you're questioning your coach, don't do that. They know what they're doing. Trust the process, be patient, and everything else will fall into place. But I do need to get ready because we are about to hit a leg workout at alphalete in about like an hour or so. So I'm gonna do a quickly check-in for my coach, since we do want to keep track of my body and how it responds to the carbs, just so we can figure out what we're gonna do on show day. And then I will see you guys at one of my favorite gyms in the world, alphalete. Guys, I'm going to talk to you from this angle. I've never done this before, but I don't know why I'm doing it right now, so I'm going to do it. Here at alphalete, Got my squat rack all picked out, and we have squats, deadlifts, cable kickbacks, and abs on the menu today. Honestly, not much volume. My deadlift volume did get dropped down to 2 sets only, and then for squats I'm doing 3 sets. But instead of doing 6 reps, I'm going out for 8 reps. The goal is to at least do 180 pounds, if not 185 this workout, because last week I did 180 for a full 8 reps. So if I can go up to 185, that'd be amazing. If I can't, I'm not gonna be too worried about it. I'm getting close to show. Deficit is obviously where it is, so growth isn't gonna happen. But if I can at least maintain the weight that I've been pushing, I'm gonna keep trying to do that. So that's the goal for today. I don't know if you guys can hear me because it's pretty loud in here, but I'm about to try 180 for 8 reps. I have done this before. Last week I actually was able to lift the full 8 reps for 180, so we're gonna try that again today. Hopefully it don't feel as hard as they did last week, because I kind of teared up a little bit last week, so we're gonna give this a try again. Hopefully I can keep my speed. I don't take too long in between reps, so that's the goal for today, and I guess we're gonna give it a go. I did speed these ones up because I took a lot longer in between reps than I wanted to. Here I am doing 180, and I actually ended up doing only 7 reps because I counted wrong, I guess. But I am going to let the rest of the workout footage just play for you guys, so I hope you enjoy the video, and if you are enjoying it so far, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, guys. Now that the workout is a wrap and my eyelashes look like I just woke up, we're gonna go to Nutrition Depot, try and find some Power Crunch bars before I head back to Canada tomorrow, and then I want to find a Rice Krispie Square bar because I've been craving that since I found out that I get a refeed. I don't know why. I think Travis S, I think on his video he had a Rice Krispie bar, so I'm gonna find that, and let's do this, guys. Let's eat 400 grams of carbs because I deserve it. Alright, so we went to Nutrition Depot, literally one of the best grocery stores I've seen in my life. They have peace signs, so that's how you know they know what's up. But you guys will never know what I freaking found. Not only did I find salted caramel Power Crunch bars, which are super hard to find, I also found the crispy version of the Power Crunch bars. I got that same one, but it's just like a chocolate, dark chocolate kind. It's like thin and longer for some reason. Macros are a little bit different as well. Then I got this brownie one, brownie fudge, and then I got the crunchy salted caramel. Oh my god, so amazing. So I gotta find my Rice Krispie bar and then get into the food. Got me a water gallon. Make sure that I'm not retaining any water from all the carbs that I'll be eating, peeing out excess liquids. That was such a graphic way to put it. Then I got some Rice Krispie treats. These do have 4 grams of fat for one, 28 carb. So the fat's gonna throw me off. I thought they were lower fat, but that's fine. And then I also found a brownie that actually has decent macros. A brownie with lower fat, like that never ever happens unless I read them wrong. I read them wrong. Oh my god. There's 10 grams of fat in this little thing, guys. That's like a tablespoon and a half of peanut butter. We'll see if it ends up happening, but 10 grams of fat, 30 carb, not happening. Alright, so keeping the first portion of this meal pretty simple. It's literally 1:55, and I'm just having my first meal. Some protein pancakes. I'm gonna add some of this on top and then have my Rice Krispie Square. So we got cinnamon brown sugar crunch. Macros for these are 1 fat, 22 carbs, 7 grams of protein, for 31 grams, and these are actually Special K protein treats. So if you're trying to get your protein up and you like cereal and you don't like eating chicken, which I don't understand why you wouldn't like chicken, give these a try. After eating all of that, I'm feeling like 50 shades of thirsty, so I'm gonna have some Kamut Puffs instead of oatmeal, just because the Kamut Puffs always refreshen me because of the cashew milk. So I'm gonna have that instead, and they are a little bit stale even though I just bought them and they were stale when I opened the bag, so it wasn't me not closing the bag. So we're gonna microwave them because someone gave me this tip on Snapchat and it actually works. So I just microwave them for 10 seconds and they actually come back to life. They get the crisp back. So we're gonna do that, and that will be this first meal. Alright guys, so it's currently 4:51 p.m. Have only had about 60 grams of carbs, which means I still have like 340 grams of carbs left. I am going to grab something to eat before we head out. I think I'm going to go to the Cheesecake Factory and just trying to figure out something that I can fit into my macros. Most of their stuff is pretty high fat, but they do have the Skinny-licious menu. So I'm gonna check that out, see if maybe I can find something that I can fit into my macros. Cheesecake definitely is not happening, but you guys know I'm pretty crazy with the table bread that they have there. So I do have the macros for that, and they're pretty decent. They're pretty low fat. Might have to sacrifice the butter, but just the bread alone is so good. So even if it's just one slice, it's better than nothing. So I think we're gonna head over there, and like I said, it is my last day here in Houston, so I get to hang out with my best friend, have a nice little sit down dinner before I head out. So the refeed was perfect for today because we can actually go and sit down for dinner somewhere, which I can normally do, but I can actually enjoy something that I do want to eat this time rather than just like a chicken salad. So I think we're gonna head to the Cheesecake Factory, but before I want to eat something because like I said, I've only had 64 carb, 33 protein, and 7 fat, and it's 4:52 p.m. So I do need to eat something before we leave because I'm hungry, and I also need to just eat this food. I definitely don't feel like eating 200 grams of carbs tonight before bed, so gonna eat something. And also want to show you guys one thing. So sorry I'm so yellow right now, I'm in the pantry, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with these Magic Pop things, but if you are dieting, need volume, these are amazing. They taste super good, and the macros are 4 grams of carbs, 15 calories, less than 1 gram of protein for one entire thing. So I've been eating these with some peanut butter, some Truvia or Splenda, and then just pancake syrup on top, and it's so good. I don't know if you can find them in Canada. You can definitely find them here in the States, though. I got them at HEB, maybe at organic stores, I don't know, but have a look. And in the meantime, we are going to make a sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead and call this that I am way too hungry to put effort into my sandwich. We're gonna do 1 slice of this extra lean ham. Macros are 25 calories, 0.5 fat, 5 grams of protein, and 0 carb for 1 slice. You can get this at Costco. And then we have a slice of fat-free cheddar cheese, which is like 2 carb and 4 protein. So we're gonna do this. Some reduced sugar ketchup, some lettuce, and then some of this hickory mustard that I'm stealing from my best friend. I showed her this and she's in love with it. If you haven't tried it before, give it a try. It has like 1 gram of carb for 1 teaspoon. So pretty decent macros, and it tastes super good. It's applewood, hickory, smoked bacon, mustard. Yeah. That's really good. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know I love to go there.
I just added water. It's perfect. Oh, it's just a casual dinner. Alright guys, so the decision has been made. I logged in 3.5 slices of the table bread because that's what I had. And then I also got the turkey burger of the Skinny-licious menu. I didn't make any modifications, I just got it as it is. On my fitness pad, it says it has around 8 grams of fat, so I'm hoping that's correct. It does have a little bit of mayo in it, so kind of seems a little bit inaccurate, but it's basically what I found on my fitness pal, so I'm just gonna go with it, hope that it's correct. I'm sure it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And it has around like 36 grams of carbs and 28 grams of protein, so it seems pretty accurate. No fries unfortunately, but something is better than nothing today. Alright fam, so that is a wrap for the Cheesecake Factory. Everything I expected, it was so freaking amazing. I'm so satisfied, and the best part is that I'm still within my macros. Didn't go over or anything. I still have like 22 grams of fat left, 240 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of protein. So we're gonna try and find a froyo place around here. If not, we'll find a Menchie's. I was just telling Nat how much I love flexible dieting because it teaches you moderation. It teaches you how to eat the perfect portion sizes. Like what we had was so satisfying. Had awesome macros. If a person had that for a meal, it'd be completely fine. But the issue with us is that we don't know portion sizes, we don't know moderation, and we end up eating that plus a cheesecake. Whereas if you're tracking your macros, then you know that you should probably not have the cheesecake because the meal is more than enough. So I'm gonna walk around for a little bit, get some steps in. Got my Fitbit hiding under here, not hiding, but you guys, growing up in Colombia, I never had the chance to build a bear, so we're about to build a bear. For any parents out there, make sure that you give your kid the option to build a bear so they don't end up here when they're 20 years old like me, because it's a little bit embarrassing, but it's okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. Cheesecake Factory, and I get to build a bear. You guys, tonight has been probably one of the best nights in my life. And the fact that I'm here in Houston, this girl has just made this time here. It's so amazing. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. Literally do not want to leave. Different today, not Menchie's. We're gonna try red mango. The macros are pretty much the same. It's like 7 grams of carbs for 1 ounce. So you guys know how I weigh. I usually take some, take it to the scale, and back and forth. So I'm gonna do that right now. It's not better than Menchie's, so let's get that out of the way. It is really good. It's refreshing, that's for sure. So perfect for Houston weather, but still not better than Menchie's. Oh. I want to go for it is volume right now, but I do need to get some micronutrients in. So I'm gonna have some yam and spinach with some chicken, fat-free cheese, big old bowl, because you guys know I can't go a day without a chicken salad. Then we have 200 grams of sweet potatoes. It's 10:31 right now. We're definitely struggling. My stomach feels extremely full, but we have to make those 400 grams of carbs, and it's 10:31. I do have an early training session tomorrow since I am heading back home. Want to get it out of the way early in the morning, so got a big ol' macro bowl about to happen right now. Got some Ben & Jerry's half-baked froyo. Macros for this are actually really good. Half a cup is 98 grams, and it's 35 carb, 5 protein, and 3 grams of fat. So I'm only having 50 grams of this, having some Arctic Zero, topping it with this. Get the actual brownie because I hoarded my fats because I was scared that I was gonna go over it. So I barely ate any fats today, so I have like a whole bunch of fats left. Get to try this bar. I'm gonna have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm gonna use this as a waffle cone. So what better way to finish off the night than with a Power Crunch crispy bar. First time trying it. I don't know if I told you guys the macros, but they are 5 fat, 16 carb, 14 protein. If you guys can get your hands on these, I recommend them. better than the other Power Crunch salted caramel? I wouldn't say it is, but it's really good. Like, it's just a different texture. Hard to compare. I'm gonna sleep. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, you know what to do. Make sure you leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button before you head out. And if you have any comments for me, anything to tell me, make sure to leave it down below. Now, we go into a carb coma.